All right, so boom. Why everyone hates Wendy Ortiz by Novely? Let's tap in. Let's tap in.
First, I want advantage.
Yeah, that's what he did with the subs.
That's what I'm saying.
And Wendy Ortiz has recently been under a lot of hot water, and it's not even because of anything she's doing in particular, but more of her cult-like fan base that a bunch of people are apparently afraid of. Crazy enough, she isn't even a veteran when it comes to streaming, at least on Twitch. A lot of people from the WRL community probably found her out due to DDG, and unfortunately for her, it seems like the person that brought her into here is also going to be somebody that's bringing her downfall, with her most recent fallout literally being with him and him taking a jab at her audience saying that they're going to be the reason she's not going to be able to get any collabs. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself, so why don't we start from the very beginning?
Okay, so I'm gonna summarize what he said, because why not? It's Yap Olympics, feel me? So essentially, her audience sucks. Her audience is gonna block her. That's why everyone hates her, because of her audience. Okay, cool. We're cool all the way up. Let's go.
Beginning with who even is Wendy Ortiz for anyone that's unaware, and why are so many people hating on her but also fearing her all at the same time?
That girl's fan base,
That girl's?
All right.
What?
is just insane.
That girl is just mad she didn't win. Ooh. And then earlier she was like, oh, TikTok's trying to pin us against each other. That's you.
If you want to skip around at any point, timestamps below in the description and in the comments section. Wendy Ortiz, as I said earlier, is not a veteran to streaming, but actually pretty new, at least for most people in the WRL community, where she got her start before streaming on places like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, where she boasts a huge following of over 4.1 million people. With that big of a following, you expect to see her doing collabs like crazy, but not really in live streaming until DDG came along, where for me personally, it was the first time I ever saw her in this new era of content creation, that being live streaming.
I'm gonna be fair, I didn't know who she was until I seen clips of her in DDG. I'm gonna just keep it a band, but she has been popular on TikTok for forever, clearly. Bro knew folks was finna skip. I was about to skip too when he said that, but I kind of want to just hear the drama, so we're gonna like, I want to see, but I hate these scenes. I hate when they put the gameplay in the middle, because it's kind of like, I wanted you to put the clips to match with the face. You feel me? Like,
and this also introduced a new fan base, and not only Wendy, but also a new fan base to live streaming, and that fan base could not get enough of what they were seeing. It seemed like Wendy and DDG clips were flying out like crazy, and they were
we did see tons of their
numbers.
clips. I won't lie.
Do you
We did
care
see
that you're
some of their
short?
clips.
I get you that.
How much deeper can it get?
What you mean by that? But this is, let me see.
I like ugly cute guys. Like they're ugly, but it's cute.
Like a
Kind of
pug.
like you.
I'm ugly.
If you ask me, she was a pretty
Ugly. I mean, those moments between them clearly could be hilarious, right? But calling somebody ugly cute, never mind.
good live streamer. Even without being with DDG, when she had her solo moments, she was still funny and pulling a consistent viewership, not even just on Twitch, but on TikTok Live when she was going out and doing these things. It seemed like this was going to be an amazing avenue for her as a creator, and just a fresh new step into her journey. Unfortunately for Wendy, the good times would not last forever, as hardship had to come. That was in the form of drama and beef with a lot of live streamers.
You never seen somebody that's ugly cute before?
Of Twitch,
Like ugly cute is like a real thing, dude. Like a girl could be like ugly but still kind of attractive. Like maybe she just doesn't have like normal features, right? Maybe she kind of look like an alien, but like a cute alien. You get me? Like that's like a thing.
Bunch of people wanted to start beefing with her, one of those being the king of Twitch that eventually left, Aiden Ross.
I'm not holding back on Wendy. We are going to go crazy on Wendy for what she said about Tory Lanez. My brother really got stabbed 14 times, bro. I don't around when it comes like that. So, Wendy, I got something for you. Don't even worry about it. You and your fat Torta fans can't do, they don't scare me.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, he's going crazy. No, bro, it really is a thing, like a butterface. Like maybe she has a nice body. Maybe she has good hair, pretty hands, feet, ears. Everything is like nice about her. And then maybe like her nose is messed up or something, right? Or like her eye, or so. I don't know how to explain it, but ugly cute is definitely a thing. It's definitely a real thing.
Bro, I don't give a full, bro. This streaming you're doing, do you not understand? I'm the Don. Call it cringe, call however you want. This is my
For her first known streamer beef to be with Aiden Ross, out of all people,
You've
is
seen me.
pretty
Appreciate
insane.
it, bro.
Especially since most gripes people have with her is that her community is really toxic. So for her first notable person she had an ordeal with being Aiden, whose community is known for being one of the most toxic communities on any platform, is pretty ironic. And it all started purely because of what happened with Tory Lanez when he unfortunately got stabbed. And her response to it was just that she doesn't feel like anybody should feel
He's the
bad
Don of
for
that shit.
Tory Lanez. He's just not someone you should feel bad for.
I don't think Tori is like someone you can feel bad for.
Well, I'm just saying, it's sad that it happened to somebody. That it shouldn't happen to anybody, to be honest.
Aiden Ross, seeing a clip of her saying that, got pretty upset and genuinely
I'm gonna be fair. Hearing that people are getting hurt is always horrible, but I'm not Tory Lanez. I'm not Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know what happened with them that night. You feel me? I'll be keeping shit just that simple. But I know when you're close to someone, right, and something like that happens to them, it's gonna bother you, whether they did X, Y, and Z or not, right?
said he was going to go back and forth for her and slide for his man's Tory because they were actually good friends. Yet it didn't seem like Wendy even cared, because later on a live stream she would speak about Aiden Ross again, literally comparing their fans to each other because he's known for having a toxic community, where she would make the first ever mention from any beef that I've seen, at least in the streamer community, of her fans actually being pretty toxic and very supportive of her regardless of what's happening, and basically saying that no matter how bad your fans could be, hers are 10 times worse.
And I will not be speaking about, I don't want to say his name, Aiden Ross, because that's what he's trying to do. He's just trying to get everybody's attention and it's not working out for him. Like, he's literally just crazy, actually. And I don't care if his fans are crazy. My fans are crazier. Fandom versus fandom, bitch. And we're winning. We're
But I'm not gonna lie, that is something that I feel like a Mexican girl would say. Like, my fans are crazier, bitch. This sounds pretty on brand. Folks really playing that Astro gameplay. Some people, I heard it was pretty good. I heard Astro was pretty good.
actually winning, and they're trying to say, okay, let me shut up. That they exposed my address and my social security number. So weird, guys. I think he's actually like genuinely, I believe he is misogynistic. Like, I genuinely believe like he hates women so bad. Dochi. Me. And he's a Trump supporter.
While I know this isn't the main beef a lot of you clicked on this video for, I just wanted to show this as a little bit of context. Later on,
Yeah, but again, I feel like these people always do shit like this. Wendy and Playboy Max are beefing. How would they be beefing if she was just on his show?
this beef would end up getting squashed, with Wendy and Aiden Ross actually making up and saying that they are both pretty cool people outside of streaming. But I just wanted to use this as an example to show that Wendy Ortiz is aware of her fan base. So at any point in time,
Okay,
in
that's
case you
fair.
see a clip,
So he was give that was just for context, so we could know that her fan base is toxic, and she acknowledged it. Okay, cool.
where I
Next.
show something, she talks about her fans not being a certain way or might act a little oblivious. She is very much aware of how her fans can act and the power she truly has, like most content creators are, regardless of how they might act or feel. Now in this situation, she was obviously overtly being attacked by the AR loyals, to the point of literally talking about getting doxxed, having fear for her life because of the private information they shared. It would make sense why her fans will go out of the way to defend her in this situation. While in her most recent controversy with Playboy Max's Into Deep show appearance, it seems like a lot of her fans were attacking.
Okay, so it's not with Playboy Max specifically. Is it with Krishan Rock? Is that who the beef is, or is that later in the video? I don't think that's later in the
a
video.
bunch of people, and it felt like it was for no apparent reason.
But niggas voted for just say for that. Yep.
Can I ask you something?
Yes, you can.
Why is Krishan Rock here?
I'm confused. Is there a problem with her? Like,
There is a problem with her being here.
I told you. Nigga, that nigga cap, nigga.
y'all got
That's
smoke?
Well, that's just weird.
No, but I'm saying like what? So there's actually other girls here too. There's mad.
No,
girls.
of course I know.
So like, do y'all got like smoke?
Well, on the internet, yes.
Okay, so
And I mean, we just kind of seen this, but so we seen this in the last video we watched where they talked about this. But let's see what these comments say.
Miss was Whoa Nation, that being her fans, going crazy and scolding Playboy Max for apparently setting her up and using Wendy for views. Wendy needs to stay around her expanded crowd. Those other people were like playing with her too much.
Those other people like playing with her too much. They made this shit. Dabo was on the show too. Yeah, I think he was security. I think they made this shit racist as fuck. Instantly.
Look on his face when she first said something that he knew, because a normal person would have been like, oh, she wants to be on the show, not looking around. He's trying to act like he don't know. He was trying to cash in on Krishan whooping Wendy. Wendy says she's scared of her. I don't know why Krishan would want to fight someone who's...
Yo. Look at the you can't even see the profile picture because I'm covering it. Hold on. Yo, this shit is actually comedy. Look. Why are you in the comments like this, brother? Why you come on now?
Said she's scared of her. And this conversation right here sums up how most people probably feel about the situation. The most delusional things I've ever seen in my life. Acting like Max knows Wendy's whole lore. I didn't even know they had beef. Laughing emoji. He's chronically online. There's no way he didn't know. He went missing.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like when you make reaction videos, you're chronically online. I didn't know they had beef. Like, I don't know if that's just like part of it or what, but I feel like when you're hold up.
For 2 months. This event is his comeback. You can't tell me he didn't know though. He obviously knows Wendy has clout right now, and it's not like he didn't do any research.
I did not know about any things you had going on.
Yeah.
With Krishan. I was made aware. Understood when you told me on stream. Talk.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
I don't know Mac, but I know you wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I know he wouldn't set me up like that. I think just in the moment, I heard she was here, and then I was like doing like.
Go emote only. Go emote only. Emote only.
I was thinking about like, oh, Alabama said bad babies pulling up, and I was like, wait, Krishan Rock is here, so I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I got mad. Obviously, I'm sorry. I came over here. I told you. And I think it was just like...
It's all good. I completely understand. I completely understand.
Yeah.
You feel me? You felt like it was some weird, funny business going on.
But then the thing is, when he talked to Krishan Rock, the beef sounded like it was actually some stupid ass shit that didn't even matter.
That's why I wanted to situate it, because I didn't want you to feel like that. Because I fuck with you. You cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
You done nothing but show me love. You feel me? Want to keep everything smooth.
I don't think
he didn't
was trying to do
know.
that.
Please, he lying and a narcissist. He knew what he was doing. She's so naive. I think y'all get the point now. These fans are pretty delusional, and I want to spin back to that little convo show with her and the 5-star member, being that she said because Playboy Max is chronically online that he would know about the Wendy, Ortiz, and Krishan beef. When as someone who was literally chronically online for their job, I had no idea that was a thing.
He's just saying what I said. Next section.
Competition.
I'm not gonna say anything negative, but it is a little obvious that that girl's
Narcissism had nothing to do with anything, dude.
Is just insane.
I'm gonna tell you this: the first thing you get called is like a narcissist immediately, dude. You get called that for like all kind of shit, dude. Women just love to throw that word out there sometimes, bro. They just like to. You feel me?
We experienced it yesterday, so I feel like we low-key won, to be honest. Like, him, me.
If you ask me, this just sounds like a jealous girl upset she didn't win. And that's the vibe that almost anybody got from this. Wendy viewer, FaZe viewer, random person who might have caught the stream, or even saw the TikTok clip. And because of this hate, obviously people who are actually ride or dies for Wendy are gonna be upset that you're throwing shade at her over a small competition. Well, it's not actually that small because they had a cash prize, but still, over something that didn't seem that big. And when they actually ended up seeing this clip, they sent it over to Wendy herself, who ended up reacting to it in a pretty tamed way. Anybody else I would expect to crash out, especially when this person has been showing fake love to you. All of a sudden it seems like they're hating on you for no real reason.
That girl's fan base.
That girl's?
Alright.
What?
It's just insane.
That girl is just mad she didn't win. Ooh. And then earlier she was like, oh, TikTok's trying to pin us against each other. Bitch, that's you. And then did you show her when she was like, congrats? Did you show her?
Yeah.
Showing fake love and then hitting on somebody is very odd.
But you know what? That just seems like what happens between women.
And weird. And it's not surprising to me that her fan base, after seeing those clips and her initial fake reaction to Wendy winning, that they would go and want to send hate. Now, I don't ever think that's the real answer because you disagree with somebody or because somebody says this is your favorite content creator. Still is very odd, but I could at least understand from their POV that is genuine hate and weird behavior. So they want to go out of their way to try and defend Wendy, which makes sense. A lot of her fan base is down to defend her no matter what she does, and genuinely only wants the best for her, but it could be to her downfall. And in situations like that, yes, it can be justifiable. But when it comes to someone she was genuinely close with and who basically put her on the map for Twitch streaming, being DDG, it gets pretty odd, especially when her fans and even Wendy start showing hate towards him. And it all started off.
Oh shit! So she was actually beefing with DDG, like actual. I thought they were just gonna show some like goofy clip, but there's actually like drama between them.
Something that was meant to be a joke in the first place.
God. What did he just say? He just said, for you, he would use it for his own advantage.
Yeah, that's what he did with the subs.
That's what I'm saying.
And did he not?
Obviously a simple joke, just saying that, yeah, Wendy was only used on DD stream for subs, when we all know that's not true. They generally made some good content together and seemed like they were having a good time, but outside of being parasocial and trying to infiltrate my own feelings into their vibes or clips, DDG is a well-known rapper, streamer, and YouTuber. And not to glaze him, but I'm pretty sure he's doing well off when it comes to money. Along with Wendy, has an amazing following on Twitch along with TikTok. I don't think they need each other when it comes to any type of content thing. This is obviously just meant to be a joke because DDG actually ended up picking her first night, but then left her when he had found somebody different. So she's just playing on that, being like, hey, yeah, he only picked her for the subs and was just using her for views. Nothing that should be taken that serious. Yet it seemed like both fan bases were actually upset about this. Wendy's because they felt like she was telling the truth. Obviously, they didn't see it as a joke and were actually attacking DDG.
The whole thing is though, like all of this stuff makes them grow still.
Along with his saying that
whether
it's
real
obvious
beef or
that
fake
DDG
beef,
just wants to use her for subs like everybody else does, basically putting Max under the bus and any other content creator that was throwing her any type of shade. While on the other hand, DDG's community was very off-put by that joke, literally saying that's not the case, pointing out what I said, that DDG wouldn't need to use her for subs.
That's what he did with the subs.
That's what I'm saying.
and
y'all gotta understand, bro. When niggas is streaming, okay, listen, and then y'all be getting mad at me because I be telling y'all it was real. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when niggas is streaming, bro, y'all can't take everything serious or to heart, okay? I've said
Facts.
shit, everybody say
Facts.
shit. That's how you make the shit go. At the end of the day, bro, everybody and they mama know, Wendy know, I don't have to use her for shiznagas. That's not even a thing. Y'all should know that. I'm sure she knows that. Bro, 90% of my money, even when I went to Japan, comes from ads. You can't watch my stream without catching an ad, bro.
This was from DDG's most recent stream where he tried to clear the air and explain everything that was going down. Just inform.
but see, I think that it's also because maybe their audiences are super young too. Because if you have teenagers watching shit, right? Not every teenager is gonna understand what content is. Some will, some won't. But that's even the shit with that's even the shit with movies, TV shows, cartoons, games. Some people can't tell the difference between real and fake. So I mean,
his chat and her community that he actually doesn't need her for subs. And that's not even where he makes the majority of his money. But even outside of that, it's pretty odd that people would jump to that conclusion. And again, yes, I'm putting this on both DDG's chat along with hers. If he personally did not take this as shade and just saw it as a funny joke on stream, then there's no reason that his community should be going out of their way to take offense on his behalf. That's pretty weird. But also, people on Wendy's side in her community were going very hard at all types of comment sections, going hard in all types of places to the point where DDG felt like he had to talk about it. Not only to help Wendy, but also to inform her community that they are ruining her chances of getting bigger because of the way they are treating people. And it showed a lot from Max's Into Deep segments.
Specifically talk to Wilson right now. What y'all doing is, bro, y'all making people scared of Wendy. When y'all getting these comments and y'all saying all this crazy shit, like, and y'all not understanding, this shit's fake, guys. Like, you gotta understand. No, Wendy's not actually dating D-Lou. Okay, it's a show. You think niggas is really acting like this in real life? It's a show. When y'all try to make that crossover from real life, from and content and fucking entertainment, that's where y'all fuck up at as a fan base. And what y'all doing, y'all putting her in a pickle where y'all making motherfuckers.
what did I say, bro? What did I say, bro? What did I say, bro?
Scared to even fuck with her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making niggas not want to fuck with her. All this bullying y'all doing to girls, all this bullying y'all doing to niggas that she collabing with, y'all fucking her up, bro, in the long run, because collaborations is how you win. A motherfucker be scared to collab with her. They don't give, it's not about numbers. It's not about none of that shit. It's about building a community.
DDG is definitely right in this scenario. And specifically talking broadly, imagine you're a content creator that wants to collab with Wendy. You open up Twitter to see that Wendy's entire fan base is attacking Black Boy Max because he didn't know one detail about her. Imagine seeing that as another content creator that might want to collab with her. Now do you do a bunch of research so you're informed about her? Now do you sit back and just not do the collab at all? Because what if you say the wrong thing or bring up something that they might not like? Now you're consistently getting attacked. Now I wouldn't say it's on the level of certain other fan bases. People just saying mean things to you in your comment section is actually pretty tame for what they could possibly be doing, but still would cause a lot of people to not want to do any types of streams, YouTube videos, or sort of collabs with you, because now they feel like they're walking on eggshells just to have
Wendy. Yo, bro, I literally sat there and spoke to Wendy, right? And she seemed like a normal person, right? She is a normal person. And she goes on TikTok, she looks at her comments, she looks at her shit, and she's like, nah, that's true, that's right. Nah, that was happening. Bro, these are people that's not living in your world, Wendy. Like, you gotta have a realization. These are people that's not living in your world, Wendy. They are living through you, and they think that every single emotion that you're supposed to have is because of how they're feeling at home, my nigga. That shit is corny.
Don't get me wrong.
We even got to watch the rest of this video. If that's what's going to be the issue for her, then that does make sense. That does make sense. Like, let's just keep it a band. If her audience is going dumb crazy about everything that she's doing and all the behaviors and everything that's happening, it could alienate people. Because remember what Kai said to Aiden, delete your Twitter com. Delete your Twitter com, man. Twitch will accept you back, man. Your audience is too toxic, man. Like, yeah, that shit's nuts, dude. I ain't gonna